friend of mine yesterday asked me if I could do a video on squirting. And you know what? Why not? I mean, why not? What else have I got to talk about, right? I mean, I've probably talked about just about everything else to do with sex. Anyway, squirting. Yeah, it's a thing. And I suspect it's another one of those things that has become a bit of a thing because of pornography. Because, you know, it goes on there probably a lot more than it does in real life. But yeah, squirting is, you know, you can squirt like a fountain, or you can gush, or maybe you can't squirt at all. And either way, it doesn't really matter. One of the questions that my friend was asking me is like, what is the actual substance? Is it urine? So of course I had to Google it. And yeah, it is diluted urine that comes out of your bladder, and there may be some sort of ejaculate or something, although that's different. The phenomena of squirting is not the same as having an orgasm, and it does require, if you're doing it with your partner, a certain technique that they may or may not have, which is usually looping your fingers just a little bit like this, just inside the wall of the vagina, and then moving it really, really quickly up and down. It's a skill. And, you know, I kind of think either you can do it or you can't do it. And then some women do it without having the assistance of a man. And I suspect that's because if they're having sex and it's quite rough, well, not rough, but kind of hard, sometimes your bladder feels quite full and you feel like you really need to go to the toilet, and sometimes when you do that, there's a kind of like gushing sort of sensation when that happens. But look, it's not something that's essential. And if you enjoy it and you can do it, great. If you're with a guy who knows what to do and he's good at that, then fine. I mean, you know, I think it's a lovely kind of release when it happens, but it's not orgasmic in the same way as a clitoral orgasm. It's just a different kind of sensation. And if you are wanting to learn how to squirt, or with somebody that wants to try that out, I'm sure there's plenty of things that you can do Google-wise to make that happen. But, you know, just remember that a lot of the stuff that you see in porn isn't actually real. It's things that have been created to create that arousal and excitement. So when you see these kind of crazy squirting things, yes, maybe some people can actually do that, but the vast majority of us know that we can't.